Man, when they asked me why I put the learner's permit on the cover, I told them like years from now I want to be able to look back on this and see all the I guess goals I had to overcome before reaching the age 21. You know, not so many people reach that age. So for this whole project, I kind of bottled up that whole energy and just trying to become an adult, I guess.
Coming out, you feel me, with that 21.
Just gotta respect him.
The nigga hard, and he better come correct for that 21 he talking about. He's stepping this shit up.
I just knew he gonna do it. He gonna make it. He gonna make it.
When was the first time, you met Spaid?
First time I met Spaid, I knew Spaid all my life, man. Like, his mother and my aunt have been friends with me forever, so our family's always been close. So we always been together.
Wow, that's crazy. I've been hearing him when he was running with the kid Guns, man. I've been hearing him back then, but it's like home moms and my girl, like they good friends. So she used to always come home and be like, yo, kid's son nice, man. You need to hear him, I'm like, yeah, bring me some music, let me hear him. So she bought a few CDs by, and I'm hearing him. I'm like, man, how old he is? He was like he probably had to be like 8 or 7 back then.
Finally gotta say he rich. Only thing he need, Gucci hoodies and major kicks. Money is the power, power is respect. Don't have that rooftop from your neck. See, I grew up around dice games and hood stars. Still waiting for the day, get out with A&Rs. 32-inch cross, riding with no flaws. Diamonds will get you lost, looking like ice sauce. Take it how you want it, hot zone, got the crown. Welcome to the dealer with a whole tray pound. Take it how you want it, hot zone, got the crown.
I wanna leave the streets alone, but they need me because they say I remind.
Oh, this kid made his own beat. He made his own beat. I'm all. How old was he? He was like, he had to be 8 or 9. He was back then. He was young. He was young doing it. So I'm like, I'm off in the background just watching him. Like, damn, this little kid, like, yeah, I'm tough. So then after he finished the beat, he's like, yo, record me. I said, damn, you got a track too? He said, yeah, I got it. Recorded, I'm just like, damn. Shit came off fire. I'm like, wow. After she came and picked him up, I'm just sitting there like, yo, I didn't just witness this. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, the kid was talented, man.
Young Spaid, nigga was like in like 6th grade. Nigga was rapping, been rapping forever. My cousin Duke introduced me to her. And then feel me, the fuck on since then.
I know him, Lil Spaid. That's his name, right?
Young Spaid.
No, I know that little nigga for a long time.
Word.
Yeah, I remember when he was in the car seat, you know what I mean? With his pops.
Yeah.
In the back of the Buick, the Sabre. I was young too. Just really, getting out here, but he was like, yo, everything. But he been around music his whole life.
When was the first time you knew, like, yo, this kid is serious about this rap thing?
Well, my aunt started telling me, like, cause we always been close, but we always still had distance between our families. But I would always hear like he been working with like Guns and all of them. And I would always come around. He always had music around and shit. So like my first time I heard him, he was showing me. He was on like that Hunt Zone CD that was really buzzing at the time. I forgot what it was called, but he was on that CD. And I was like, damn, this only 6 years old, rapping like this. I'm like, damn. So like ever since then, I was already like scouting. Like, yeah, I need to come down for me on the team. Like this is even before I even had the team. I'm just scouting. Like I was always wanting to do music and shit. So I was just looking at who I already wanted to work with. So he always been like one of the #1 prospects.
What stood out to you the most? I mean, I know he was 8 years old coming in. handling things. But what stood out to you the most at the time? That made you know that the kid was special.
It's hungry, versatile.
From the jump, like he was making beats before me, like feel me? Like he was making beats at 6 years old and rap.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like, cause I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to produce and shit. So I seen that, like, damn, I really gotta do my shit. Cause him, like, it's crazy. Like.
Well, for me, you know, it started a long time ago. You know, he was young, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. You know, fucking around with them Hunt Zone boys, guns, and them. You know, fucking with the karaoke. And the more he hung out with us, those was like his friends. He didn't have no young friends, so my friends was his friends. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. So when he saw them doing the music thing, and they would come over and do the karaoke and all that, he would just be on it with them. You know what I'm saying, making demo tapes and all that. Started doing songs with them, and ever since then he been grinding hard, like at a young age, real young with it.
I've been around the family for a grip, you feel me, since a young nigga, so you know. He been making music since he was 6 years old, 5 years old, you know what I'm saying? Back then, you know, doing it big, so you know, like he was really on some other shit that these older niggas or these younger niggas wasn't really on. Back then when we was really doing it, feel me? We was in the studio banging out like 10 tracks a day and it was nothing to niggas, you feel me?
Me? I can remember the first time, man, I had a visit, man. I'm early in the bed. I'm like 6 months in my bed. I'm up in the penitentiary up USB Canaan. Shout out to all them cats still up in there. But yeah, him and the wife and the daughter came up on a visit. So we parlaying, we sitting down, we having our visit, we doing our 1-2s, and he like, yo, Dad, I want you to hear something. I'm like, hear something? What, you about to rap for me? You about to spit something for me? It's like, no, I got the MP3 on me. I'm like, oh man, you about to get me knocked off, nigga, man. You about to get my visits killed, everything, man. So at the same time, I say go in the bathroom, cue it up for me, you know what I mean? So when I get it, I can just pop it in and do my thing. So the little nigga go in the bathroom, he come back, I pop the joint in the air, I got it like right here, I'm chilling. Like, damn, this little nigga fire. You know, I left him at 10, so this had to be like 10 and a half. He ain't even 11 yet, man, and the kid is going in, man. He's going in, man. So, you know, that was my first time, you know, behind the walls really hearing him. Then when I graduated to the camp, you know, a couple years down the line, you know, I had the phones on smashing it, so he's sending me music through the phone. So I got the whole prison, you know what I'm saying? All music has just listening to home and his, you know, $1 Million Camp, shout out to Snacks and all them, you know what I'm saying? So I got the whole jail wide with their music, so shit was real.
Then and it just kept going and I realized he wasn't gonna stop. So, and he was serious about it.
Yeah. Where do you think that comes from?
Something that he liked, he took to, and just stayed consistent with it, and didn't stop.
Girl, Ryan, like, you know, like 4 or 5 years old, that nigga was trying to rap. Feel me? So he recorded some songs. I got some songs with him rapping. One time when he was 8 years old, he was on a song with me, Trap, and Team All This Head. Rest in peace, Boss, and a few of them.
So y'all collaborate a lot now, and since 6 years old to 21 years old.
Yeah.
What do you think has been like the biggest progression of Young Spaid?
I would say maturity in his bars, like certain songs like can really touch somebody. Like when he was younger, he was on some ignorant shit, like saying whatever, feel me, like reckless, but now like he's matured more to he's making more bigger records, and like I feel like he's ready like right now.
Yeah.
He's really ready to take on the game and shit like, with the heavyweights.
So when you first heard him like write, I guess, and spit his own rhymes.
And in the beginning, I said no cussing. So he kept putting out albums with no cursing the whole time. That surprised me. And then, like, till now, I still cry. Hearing all his music in the car, I still cry. I just knew he gonna do it. He gonna make it. He gonna make it.
What makes you think? Because I know you a big hip hop fan too, right?
Yeah. And what I don't like about him, he don't listen to nothing I say. Nothing I say. Behind, you should make something with the girls. The girls get in the car. They want to hear that. He don't listen to none. Anything I tell him, he don't want to hear.
Okay. Wow. I mean, but you know, he's kind of like a real traditional like type of lyricist. You know, but he don't want to take your advice.
And I always tell him, if you would have took my advice, I would guarantee you would have been somewhere further now. If you would have listened to your mother, you would have listened to me.
So from being an 8-year-old kid to being the 21-year-old young man that we know today, what has been like the biggest progression of Young Spaid? His bars definitely stepped up. His bars, he got a little swag. He got that young grown swag going now too. So it's like, and his production. His production has definitely gotten better. I'm like, kid got some fire, man. He's that guy, man. He definitely got my vote, man. I'm Barack Obama. I endorse this, man. He got my vote, man.
What's like the one thing or the major thing that being in the studio made you a better rapper, fucking with Young Spaid?
Tell me, as a real nigga, you can't always say it be perfect. Somebody's saying, oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, tell me, as a real, feel me, to switch my voice up if it don't sound right, or run that back. Like, that's what you're supposed to hear. Like, some people ain't gonna always tell you when you're wrong. You need to hear when you're wrong. You need me better. It made me think more how I should place words better. I'm practicing. That's what all it is. I practice. And getting to where I need to be better than myself.
So I mean, there's a difference between like a kid just wanting to rap and actually being good at it, being talented, having a real gift. When was the first time you realized that he actually had a gift?
I mean, he always was like, he was hands-on young, so he was. We always was like he was nice because he started making beats. He wanted to make beats. He just was. That's all he wanted to do was fuck with music.
So what's your favorite all-time Young Spaid track? Or verse?
All time?
Yeah.
Spaid verse or track?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of like shit. I'll say like pretty much everything from like strictly from the Doubters was like that shit was like that was one of his strongest projects. As of right now, I'm feeling like the Game Time shit he just did, like one of my beats.
Yeah.
Actually, like, he got a video out there. That's right now. That's what's standing out to me.
Definitely, man. So what do you think? What do you think is next for Young Spaid?
Just growing his fan base and just getting out there more. Like, he's 21 now, so he got no excuses. So I feel like he's definitely gonna make some big noise this year. Like, from this year to next year, it's gonna be crazy.
Word.
I'm trying for your dream. I'm trying to get that for real.
Absolutely.
He ain't giving up. I watched him for years. I was in high school for real. Yeah. 9th grade, looking at home, little ass rap.
I think he gotta just grind, and what's gonna happen for him is what's gonna happen. Everything that's meant to be gonna come into existence. You know what I mean? Every day you wake up and you're doing music, and that's all you're putting your all into. Then sooner or later something gotta happen from it.
Yeah.
You just gotta make the right records and make the right choices, because these days you got the internet, you got all these blogs, there's so many different ways to get on. You never know how your story actually gonna turn out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the doors is open for him, you know what I mean? The doors is open.
He makes good music. He can do whatever type of music you want, he can do it. So it ain't even that. It's just like, okay, can you make something for the girls too?
So you just want something for the ladies?
Yeah, because he's so hardcore with everything. Can we get some girl music, some,
Put some R&B flavor to the bitches, right?
And every time he works with Snacks in that mix, it'll always be a banger. So not always like. So I think he should mix it up with R&B, with singing and rapping.
I think he need to continue to do what he do, but at the end of the day, step it up another notch. Just keep your foot on dudes' necks, man, and don't even let up. Don't even let these dudes breathe, because like I look at home like he can be that one. He can be that one that really open up the doors for a lot of dudes out here trying to do this. everybody need to get behind him and run with him, man. Cause the boy is talented and everybody knows this. You know, so that's what it is with home, man. Home tough, man. Kid tough.
You know, keep doing what you're doing, man. I feel like we got it in the bag. Just keep making records. We ain't do a record yet, but when we do, it's gonna be fire. You know, you need any advice, you know, just call me. You know, and at the same time, for me, I just want to see you win. That's all it is. I don't want nothing from you. Get on, shine. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know how I always look at it. I always tell people like, yo, this is what I do. I don't got no other job. I love music. This is what I want to do. You know what I mean? So I'm planting my feet to do that. I don't care if I'm 50 years old. If I want to do music, I want to do music. You know what I mean? Because this is something that I love to do. So just stay loving the music, man. Stay loving it. Don't make it a job. Have fun, and you're gonna win.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit to say to my boy since he coming out, you feel me, with that 21. The shit better be hot, cause listen, if it ain't hot, I don't wanna hear none of the shit. The nigga hard, and he better come correct for that 21 he talking about. He stepping the shit up, so yeah, y'all better step y'all shit up.
That's the luck of this future. It's both of you in the same road, in the same lane. I wish the best for all of us out there. Always trying to do something like that. It's a fucked up city where we come from. This ain't right how it is, so you gotta make it what it is. You gotta make life what you make it. It's out. You know what I mean? It's out. You're not doing nothing real, you ain't gonna be nothing.
Hey, man, keep doing what you're doing. I'm rocking with you, man. Whatever you need, I'm around, bro. Just keep killing them, man. Keep your feet on these dudes, man. Hit that gas pedal, keep coasting on them. Kill it, man. Yeah, man.
Yo, keep it pushing, bro. You know I'm always here for you. Cuz of whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We family, man. We been there. We out here, man. I'm behind you all the way, nigga. You know how we rockin', nigga.
Man, listen, man, keep doing you. Keep your feet 10 toes to the ground. Like I always tell you, man, just keep following your dream, man, and fight, man. Fight hard, grind, man. You're 21 now. There's no reason why you can't get in these clubs. Like I always tell you, you got to be seen and you got to be heard. So now it's on you. Pop's behind you. You know what I'm saying? That bag behind you. We about to come. Matter of fact, and happy birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? 21, the album. We coming. 16.
I mean, you're his mom, so what's been like the biggest progression that you've seen in your son being a young kid doing karaoke to now putting out his first album? What's the biggest change, like the biggest thing you're proud of the most?
His growth, the different things, the topics he can talk about, getting his license finally. Yes, there's so much with him. Performing, he's not a performer. He's more of a laid back. I always say he's more like a habit, my beat. More of a producer and don't really want to perform. I don't know. That's about it.
You got any shout outs, any wise words for Spaid to take with him?
Keep striving. I need that Audi A8 once you get on. Remember your mama. And that's it. Keep doing what you're doing. Try to go harder. You can go harder.
Yo, which one of those is records? No, nigga.